Similarly, whenever there is a sound, our mind is reacting through the ear. Result is we are hearing. Similarly, with the smell, when there is the incense stick burning, the mind is traveling outside through the function of the nose and reacting to the smell and to the taste. We all of us know. And to the touch through the whole skin, from head to foot. The mind is traveling on the surface of the skin with the help of the nerves and finding if it is cold or hot or soft, like that. So there are 5 types of reactions to the mind, and when it is reacting to one thing, the other thing is attracting. When we are seeing the scenery through the window, somebody calls us and our mind begins to react to sound and say, why? And then this stops. The first reaction stops, and while we are talking, if it is too hot outside, our mind reacts to the heat and we stop our discussion and say, Bokusho. Like that, we are not able to enjoy any one of the faculties of the senses. The mind is asked to cut short everything. It has to cut seeing and then it has to hear. It has to cut hearing and has to taste. While tasting a good banquet, sometimes there is the policeman calling at the door, showing us the notice that we placed the motor car somewhere in the wrong place. Like this, our mind is not permitted to enjoy continuously anything. It is compared with the chariot having 5 horses in the scriptures. 5 horses are towards 5 directions and the chariot is in the middle. And 5 different people are showing attractive grass differently to the 5 horses. And they are inviting the horses towards their direction. Then the 5 horses are dropped. The movement of the steamboat depends upon the direction of the gale, and you can't call it journey. In such a way, we are spending our years and we grow old. In the meanwhile, we think that we want to enjoy happiness. The result is, we want to enjoy happiness, we speak of happiness, we define happiness, and we have everything except happiness. So, this reaction is in some way or other wrong. Something is defective in it. We have to rearrange the available data and make a proper adjustment. That is the purpose of the science of yoga. The environment is making its presence through the senses and forcing itself upon the mind. As long as the environment is being received, the mind is not the mind, but it is the environment. When I am looking at you, my mind is not in the shape of my mind, but it is in your shape. When I am listening to your words, my mind is taking the shape of your words and their meanings. When I am enjoying the taste of food, my mind is taking the shape of the taste of food. So, in every reaction, the mind is not having its own state. It is continuously assuming the state of the environment. Even that is not continuous. It is continuously changing. So, nothing to really enjoy except thinking of enjoyment or expecting enjoyment. So, we have to find out what is wrong there.